we've got the platform and logic to deal with collision setup. You'll probably notice that these two blocks of code have a similar logic. You can use the same code for both by refactoring it into a generic function. Let's see how. Initially, you'll need to compare the obstacle's coordinates to the bounding box of your game object. So let's move that check to a new method called hitPoint inside the gameObject class. Then in the rush-game.js file, we need a generic method to detect collisions between the hero and a given category of the game object. Let's define a new method named gameObjectHitsHero with the category argument. The callback argument is used to call the given function if any collision is detected. Inside the method, we have code that's very similar to our previous detection logic. Loop through all of the game objects and perform checks only when your category matches the given one. Then loop through the hero's collision points and transform the point into the local coordinate space. Finally, check if the game object hits the hero's collision point. If it does, call the given callback function. You can then rewrite our previous code and make use of the new method. For platform and hero detection, replace it with one line that calls our callback function to print a sentence to the console. Similarly, replace the obstacle and hero collision code with the obstacle category method and callback function in case of a collision. Next, group the collision detections by moving the code into a new method named resolveCollision and call this method on the initGame method. Finally, check your logic code again by adding a test platform and obstacle on the stage that overlaps the hero. The console indicates that a collision was detected between the hero and the obstacle. In this video, we've streamlined our collision code with a cleaner approach using the new collision method. You'll now be able to easily detect collisions between the hero and any kind of game object. In the next video, we'll see how to make use of the new collision method in order to create a new kind of game object that lets our hero collect those objects as a reward.